Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry or Teresia. In today's video, I will be introducing you to Keren Arencibia. She is a model and a medical student from Miami who's currently living in New York City. The interview you're about to see kind of discusses, self-doubt, believing in yourself, going after your dreams, moving across country to make those dreams happen. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thanks again to Keren for agreeing to do this video, and again for your patience because it's been forever, as I mentioned. Enjoy!
My name is Keren Arencibia. I'm 22 years old, still, thank God. And I live in Manhattan, New York. So I've always wanted to be a model. I don't know where that came from, it just did. I think maybe watching like the shows, I was like, I can do that. And then my mom heard of this agency in Miami, and so I went and got some trainings, and like a lot of modeling trainings, acting training. I sucked at acting. I couldn't stay serious, but I did that, and then I went and applied for agencies, and that was really cool. But then as I grew up, I was too short to model, and no agency wanted to work with me, so it was kind of a letdown. And then one day I was in Miami, and all of a sudden I felt God was like, you're gonna go to New York. And I hated New York. I had been here, I couldn't stand the cold. I was like, what? And like a year later, I was making plans to move to New York, and I started working with photographers, and I have a lot of clients at work that are like really high-end fashion, like Italian designers and Vogue editors and stuff, and so I feel something's coming, but it's still in the process, and for now I'm still training and preparing myself because it's really tough here with all the expectations and the height, which I don't have.
Were you scared moving to New York?
Oh my god, I was terrified. I was so scared. I was more scared financially because I'd never been on my own. I don't know anyone that lives here really, and so it was like a big move, but once I was here I was like, I got this. And one of my best friends is always like, you have to be more positive, that's what you give comes back, and it's so true. And lately I've been so about being positive regardless of everything, and it does come back, really. I think the fact that I'll be able to say I did this, and even though 99 people were against me, there was always that one that was with me, and to me that means a lot on a lot of levels. But also there's so many other people trying to make it, and they can't because of these expectations. And so I think once one or two people make it, then you'll be a role model for all those other people, and I think maybe that means the most, just inspiring others.
Do you struggle with expectations through social media as well?
I never did until, to be honest, 2 months ago, and it's so crazy because people were like, there's so much negativity on there, and I was like, no, it's always a happy place, you just post and you give out good moments, but it's not. It's so scary because there's so many expectations, there's so many people who are going to be so much better than you, and you just have to realize that them being better doesn't mean you're still not good, it doesn't take away from you. Mainly to just believe in yourself and to focus also on the future, not just on the now. I think that would have helped me a lot. Miami was much more of a slow-paced city, whereas here it's very go, go, go. And it'll literally chew you up and spit you out. In the beginning it was a struggle for sure, keeping up with school and work and modeling, but it's gotten to be much better, and then you learn to find your balance, and it helps a lot with time management too. I would definitely say to find what drives you the most, and then think about, will it mean something to you in 5, 10, 20 years, because oftentimes, I told somebody the other day, oftentimes you go for something and then you realize it's not what you wanted, and that's okay, but if you're going to give it your all, make sure it's something you really want. I'm not afraid to go after what I want, and it's made me stand my ground a lot more, for sure. You have to kind of say no or yes here, otherwise forget it.